Yes, guys, welcome back to Kosi's Arsenal podcast. My name is Kosi. Yeah, you can see the smile. Arsenal qualified to the semi-finals of the Europa League. You can see the smile. How are you guys doing? Welcome back to the channel. We're going to look at the semi-finals now of the UEFA Europa League. I want to look at the Champions League. Probably I will do that on my second channel, Kosi 90 more. But in this one, we need to look at the semi-finals. Who qualified? We need to look at who qualified to the semi-finals. Who is Arsenal playing? Who is Manchester United playing? And what could the final be like? I'm also going to be predicting what the semi-finals will give us. So smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, and please, thank you so much for all those people who joined me for the watch along, and those people who joined me for the live reaction, and those people who actually watched my fan cam. Thank you so much. So this was the quarterfinal draw. Granada, they took on Manchester United. Ajax took on Roma. Arsenal took on Slavia Prague, and Dinamo Zagreb took on Villarreal. All right. By the end of things, Manchester United qualified. They beat Granada 4-0 on aggregate. They qualified to the semi-finals. Arsenal beat Slavia Prague 5-1 on aggregate. They qualified to the semi-finals. Ajax lost to Roma, and Roma progressed through to the semi-finals. And Dinamo Zagreb lost to Villarreal, both away and at home, and Villarreal progressed to the semi-finals. So this is going to be the semi-final draw. Manchester United, that eliminated Granada, will play AC Roma, that eliminated Ajax. On the other hand, Ajax, not Ajax, but Arsenal will play Villarreal, and that is the most interesting tie. That is what is very, very interesting about the semi-finals. I think Arsenal going to Villarreal, ex-manager Unai Emery is there. I think that is where it's going to be very, very interesting. And this is the first game I need to talk about: Arsenal, Villarreal, Manchester United, Roma. Look, I think let's first talk about Arsenal, Villarreal, because this is an Arsenal fan channel. If you look at how Arsenal have been playing football this season, there is, you're not confident. You're just not confident that you're going to go past, Villarreal, because they're having a good season, and we're having a very, very, very shit season. We're having a shit season. They're having, a better season in Spain. Unai Emery has done a very, very great job, there, trying to reorganize them, trying to, get them on, rolling again. I think he's done a brilliant job, and he's a masterclass when it comes to the Europa League. That is what you've got to be afraid of. And Mikel said it yesterday in his press conference that we are going to play one of the managers that is the best in the Europa League. So it's not going to be that easy, but I think we can beat Villarreal. We can make it to the finals if we play good football. All teams in the Europa League that we have played have been decent. I think Slavia Prague have been decent. I think Olympiacos have been decent. I think Benfica have been decent. But the quality you present on the pitch, and I think then why this could be even easier is Villarreal do not expect us to overwhelm them with quality. So you've got to give them that surprise element, overwhelm them with quality. I'm struggling with the word, but the truth is I'm looking at Arsenal against Villarreal, a side that is so good. A side that's so good, a side that has a manager who is very, very good at winning the Europa League. He's done it, I think, 4 times with Sevilla before going to PSG. So he's a brilliant manager, and he's been at Arsenal. Of course, things didn't work out, and we let him go and brought in mikel as his successor. Almost a year ago. Mikel has not done so well, especially in terms of improving us in the league. But you can see, there is some little progress somewhere, especially in these knockout stages of football. Probably Arsenal can go through the finals, and we can discuss maybe the finals there, because it's either Roma or Manchester United. I would love to play Roma in the finals. We can beat them. If it's United, probably it's a little bit even more exciting, to watch. But truth is, and truth be told, I would love to see Arsenal qualifying for the semi-finals, and I'm going to give Arsenal an upper hand in that semi-final. Arsenal progressing on aggregate, on aggregate. I think it can end 2-2, and then Arsenal can progress by away goals rule, something like that. Yeah, something like 2-2, and then we progress by away goals rule. So I expect a lot from Arsenal. That performance needs to keep improving. Those performances need to keep improving. The semi-finals will be played, I think, on the 29th. So there's a lot of time. 2 weeks from now, that's when we are going to see Arsenal and Villarreal in the quarterfinals. So there is a lot of time for Arsenal to reassemble and get the ball rolling. But it was a fantastic job from the lads yesterday. Okay, Manchester United take on Roma. Look, United had an easy job, and they did it brilliantly well. That's the first thing I'm going to give them. They never called for any pressure like you see Arsenal did. Because for Arsenal, what we did was draw at the Emirates Stadium and go away to Slavia Prague and panic to get a goal, panic to get an early goal. But we did it brilliantly well because we got 3 goals in 6 minutes. Actually, we got 4 goals in a space of 10 minutes. That was so brilliant. But what United did was, this is a job we have to do. This is what we have to do. Let's do it, and that's it. So, and congratulations by the United fans for qualifying for the semi-finals. You'll be playing Roma. I didn't expect Roma to beat Ajax. So probably there is something around there. There's something around that tie. United has got to be very, very careful. Roma from Italy. I still give Manchester United an upper hand to qualify. I don't know which is easier. But I think Manchester United taking on Roma is a little bit easier than Arsenal taking on Villarreal. I think we have the harder tie in the semis, but I think we shall qualify, and I think United will qualify as well. I think they will beat Roma something like 1-0 at the Emirates Stadium at the Old Trafford, and then when they when they travel to the Stadio Olimpico in Italy, probably it could be something like 1-1, or United can edge it 2-1. And then they will qualify. So I expect Manchester United to qualify through to the finals, and I also expect Arsenal to qualify through for the finals. And the final, that one will depend on how we play it. If United come with that, because United, by the way, we need to talk about this. They have this issue of quarterfinals and semi-finals. If they don't drop out on quarterfinals, they drop out on the semi-finals. Last season, actually, they lost 3 semi-finals in the Europa League, in the FA Cup, and the Carabao Cup as well. So they need to rethink the way. I don't know whether they just panic onto the quarterfinals. I don't know, but they just need to calm down. If you're going to beat Roma, you've got to calm down. They need to take away that that curse, but they can't get past semi-finals, and I think they will this time. And then the quality of the of the two sides will be decided in the final. So I still tip Arsenal to win this Europa League tie against Villarreal, and then I tip Manchester United to win the Europa League tie against Roma, and then the final I support Arsenal, so I cannot give Manchester United a chance. I think we will beat them. We can beat them. This season we've been so brilliant against them. We shared a 0-0 draw. Of course, they could have won it. We could have won it. We beat them in the first leg. That one they absolutely had no chance. They didn't appear. Legana Socia has improved a lot this season, especially in the league. They've been brilliant. They played some good football. And against Spurs, that result they got against Spurs in the weekend only shows you how brilliant and brave they are this season. But Arsenal, Villarreal, Arsenal to qualify. Manchester United, Roma, United to qualify. And the final will be Arsenal, Manchester United. Tell me who will go to the finals in the comments below. Subscribe to the channel, smash the like button, and I'll speak to you in the next one.